Hey everybody, Ketwolski here, checking in with another one of our hashtag Star Trek Online Let's Plays videos. Today we're going to be kicking off our brand new Let's Play series after you, all the fans, have voted on both the race, gender, career, faction, name, all that good stuff. We are going to go ahead now and launch into our brand new Let's Play character who, if you guys recall, will be a Federation science officer, female joined Trill, named, surprising, Lazari Sang. So we're going to go ahead and get that process started. I did go ahead, before I started this recording of this video, and created the look of the character, so you guys don't have to see me sitting here jacking around with the character creator, and that way we can get to the action a whole lot faster. So that way we can skip kind of past that, but I will do a brief little show-off of the different settings in case you guys and gals want to make a similar-looking individual that you guys can kind of follow along with as well. Also, I do want to go ahead and state that we will be having both alpha and beta canon lore pop-ups throughout the entire video. This video will freeze frame, and I will then describe different things that are going on in the video game, or maybe some history about a specific ship, location, object, person, things of that nature. And when the thing pops up, it'll either have the alpha and beta stuff will be kind of faded out, or it'll be both alpha and beta, or it'll just be beta and the alpha will be, cut out. That way you guys and gals will know if this is from both alpha and beta sources, alpha only or beta only. So again, just to remind everybody, alpha canon is televisions and movies and the animated series. Beta canon is essentially everything else. So we're going to be doing that in order to kind of create a little bit more knowledge about what's happening inside the game as we play through it. With that being said, let's jump straight into the character creator. So here we are inside of the edit appearance portion of the character creator. As you can see, we've chosen a female joined Trill science officer. I have her decked out with the short black haircut with the Trill markings up on the sides, and she's wearing the Intel uniform that you can get while playing this game, including the Intel belt, and she has kind of a nice standard looking comm badge here. That's what the uniform looks like. For the headpieces, we're using Trill 1, overall pattern is host, humanoid raised, all these different styles here. I'm not gonna go through all of them. I'm just gonna kind of scroll through them again in case you, the fans, want to create a character that is similar looking in style. You'll be able to actually see what it is that I picked, and then we'll go through the body here real quick. Coming up from the bottom, here's the different setups I picked out for all of the different physical features of the body, and I picked the thoughtful stance, standing at a whopping 5 feet 6 inches tall. So let's go ahead and zip into the character name, which we have here as Lazari Sang, and then the ship name she's going to have is going to be random, and we're going to pick that together right now. The Komaki, the Narit, the Drake, the Chalmers. That sounds so weird. Let's do it. Alright, so here we go. Reporting for duty. Let's kick off this Let's Play. Ah, cool. One of the videos that they have here. I'm not hearing anything, but I hope you guys can hear something. I don't know. Vulcan ship.
After I left Starfleet, I made it my life.
Here we are on Vulcan with oddly Romulan Star Empire representatives. That's supposed to be Ambassador Spock on what appears to be Romulus, which is a map you get to play later on in the game. Spoilers. Hoba Supernova, which is a place you get to visit, which is really cool. Ooh, that guy got crushed by rocks. Gross. What are you protecting? Molten rocks? It's weird. Who's flying this thing? I actually like the effect that the glass has. Made it look like he's more bowed out. Kronos, which you do get to visit if you, if you're part of the Klingon faction. That's pretty cool. Ambassador. Ah, that was a nice effect. So the setup on this game is basically that we're going to be at war with the Klingons. The second Klingon Federation War has kicked off, and we're kind of in the throes of it. If you guys are curious as to what led up to that, I will link my path to 2409, which is where the game initially starts off at, down in the description below, so you guys can go check that out. And there, I kind of go through all the details of the political, economic, and military climate that leads up to the beginning of this game. It's actually quite interesting.
Now the Borg have reappeared, and the Alpha Quadrant balances on the edge of ruin.
Oh, she's going into space. I like how they all just fly past her. Ah, fuck her. What that movie cost you guys? Like $100? Alright, good stuff. So, here we are at Starfleet Academy. Very cool. I'm going to disable the helpful pop-ups just because I've played this game before, and we are going to go through the tutorial, because I know the last time I did the tutorial there was actually a benefit to doing it, and you got a couple of extra accolades. So that's pretty good. So before we go ahead and get started, I'm going to kind of get this stuff set up the way I like it. So we're going to get you set up to that, you set up to this. So I like to have 2 bars here. So we have my left and right and my Vulcan punch palm strike. We have a hypo spray, which does for healing, and then this button here does the reviving of the individuals. So I like to get my toolbar kind of set up. And just to kind of go over the UI real fast for those of you that are unfamiliar with it, obviously up here in the top right corner, you have the mini-map, and then here you have your ability to open up your status of your character. You can check out your inventory, your mailbox, which is in-game mail, which I have a bunch of because it's all actually it's account bound, not just character bound, which is pretty nice. And then you also have your social ability here, which you can see all the different people that are in here. You have your help section settings. You also have your PvE queues, some buttons that are grayed out, which we'll go into later. Dilithium store, your Zen store, where you can buy all sorts of cool stuff from Cryptic. Then you have your mission helper and stuff like that. And then you also have the scan area feature, which does help you find items. It kind of helps you when you get lost on maps and stuff like that. Then you have your transwarp capability, and then your beam up to the ship capability. Then when you activate this gives you the full map of where you are. You can clearly see all of Starfleet Academy and what appears to be San Francisco Bay. And then at the top here you have your rank with your I guess your pips, you could call it that. And then this gives you a brief lowdown of every single unlock that you can get all the way going up to level 60, which is the Starfleet Fleet Admiral, and what each one of those levels gives you, or doesn't give you, depending on what's up. And then here's all your commendations that you can make. And then this bar at the top across the screen is actually your status bar for XP. And so this gives you an idea of what it is that where you're at with getting to the next level. Then you have your health and shields right here, which also works for you while you're in space. And then this stuff right here gives you all sorts of information based off of the boosts and things like that that you want to know about. What you can't see over here on the bottom left where my webcam is covering is the chat box. I just don't have that activated right now because I'm not getting ready to talk to anybody, so I just have that minimized. And then, of course, you have your main toolbar that has all of your equipment down here. And then these little numbers up here, gives you the hotkeys for each one of those locations. And you can cycle through your weapons. We don't have any weapons right now. Our inventory is empty. And then so you have your inventory, your R&D inventory, and then your assets. Right now we're broke, we have no reputation, no dilithium, no gold press platinum. So here we go, let's get started. Out there, I know some of you guys will be like, man, I already know all about this, but for you new folks, talk to Cadet Alicia Flores. I always imagine Alicia Flores as a reference to Starship Troopers, but whatever. Finally, I was beginning to think you forgot what today was. How could I? You reminded me every day for the past month. Did you get your assignment? Of course, I was first in line. Oh, before I forget, I think Rezki is just ahead. He wanted to thank you for helping him cram for the astrometrics final. Alright, so let's go talk to Cadet Rezkiski. Press shift in order to run, in case you guys don't know. Look at this guy. Creepy looking dude. Cadet Riziki. There you are. I wanted to thank you for... He looks like Saru from Star Trek Discovery, a little bit. I wanted to thank you for helping me pass that final and all of the other items that you've helped me with. I've always admired you, Lazari sang. I hope your Starfleet recognizes all you've done to lead our class. I haven't received my assignment yet. Good luck. Before you report to Lieutenant Farah, get your assignment. You should find Tavrel. She wanted to talk to you. She's just up the pathway. Okay, so she's over there. Icons flashing. So let's take a look around real quick. I like how they have a class of 2409 here. I don't actually ever remember seeing that. I don't know if that's new or not. That's pretty cool. And then they have this out here for some reason, which is pretty cool, I think. But whatever. We just run through all these bushes and foliage. There's a lot of stuff to do here. We'll come back to Starfleet Academy. I want to get to the action for you guys. But we'll come back and check out Starfleet Academy. There's a lot of cool stuff here for you guys to see. Alright. Greetings. She's a Vulcan. You can tell by her big dumb ears. Yes, it was good of you to encourage me to retake the linguistics final. I was willing to accept my original results, but you saw that I was not on my best day. My score increased by 12.8% on the second attempt, well within the standard norms. Now I'm qualified to serve as both science officer and communications officer. Overachieving-ass Vulcans. Morak would also like to see you. So what, is everyone just going to keep thanking me? Is that what this is all about? Alright, he's back here. You look cool with our cool cadet graduation uniform on. Here's a monument, I guess? Look at this thing. There you are. Greeting. Great. Getting excited yet? Once we finish our training cruise, we'll be full-fledged ensigns. The buzz of Captain Taggart hasn't named all of the senior officers yet. From what I heard, the advanced phaser training simulation is tripping people up. Okay. Cool. Oh, yeah. So tell us what this is really quick. We're heading out to Lieutenant Farah in one of these educational buildings. Ah, he's a Pharisian. Good afternoon, good idiot. Is this for my training cruise assignment? Alright. Let's see, interesting. Report to Captain Taggart. He's in the office behind me. You have to go ask him. Alright. Ring bell. Come. Oh, cool, look at that. I think this is the guy that does the god-awful Jean-Luc Picard impersonation. Look at this stuff, this is really cool. Why does he have this? Alright, let's jump on his desk. You asked to see me, sir? I did. I've been following your progress here at the Academy, and I must say I'm impressed. I'm looking forward to your final test, but I don't see your results for the advanced phaser training. Whatever. I want everyone in my senior staff to run the program. Did you say senior staff? I did. Like I said, I've been following your career here at the Academy. If you complete that program, I can put you on my bridge as your tactical officer. Oh, I'll ask my tactical officer to set it up. Okay. Alright, whatever. I'll tell Flores to meet you out on the quad. So Flores is his tactical officer. So I gotta go back and meet Flores. Who designed this purple carpet? It's probably you, didn't it? You Parisian freak. There she is. Yeah! I got the tactical officer spot. Just what I wanted. Where did you end up? Wants me on the senior staff, but I have to pass advanced phaser training first. You never did that? I thought you were Mr. Extra Credit. Don't worry. Alright, let's go. Did a really great job designing Starfleet Academy, I always thought. I love the San Francisco Bay Bridge, and you also have, like, you can clearly see, like, a bit of San Francisco off to the left there. So that's pretty cool. And then you got the flying shuttles. That's cool, too. Oh, where'd she go? Oh. I'm not paying attention, Miss Flores. The 602 Club! Yes! Maybe we will explore Starfleet Academy while we're here, if they take us in this building. So if you guys are trying to get your bearings, we started out over there on the right, and then we met up with a lot of those people here in the middle. There's that weird monument, and then Lieutenant Farah was in that building over there. So now we're on the opposite side of the paddock, the pavilion. I'll need a phaser. Phasers are in the lockers under the holodecks. Got it. Okay, since we're coming in here, I want to go ahead and do this. This is like a little reception room, like a secretary's reception area. So this is the main facility at Starfleet Academy, and then right here is like the cool little Starfleet Academy logo. And I think these guys are not activated right now, but this is the mail service person, bank, and then we've got exchange services right here. These guys are nobody, just a bunch of weirdos sitting around. And I think one more of these people is Taylor Services, and I think one of these guys does something else over here too. So you have all of your services here inside of this building. And then over here is the very famous 602 Club, which I believe was made famous during several episodes of Star Trek, including Star Trek Enterprise. So the 602 Club is here, and so there's a security officer, of course, for those rowdy, drunk cadets that happen to be fighting around and stuff. So, all right, so I gotta head to the holodeck. Let's get back to where we're supposed to go. Let's follow this girl. So anyways, that's what's in here. It's pretty cool, I thought. Alright, lockers. Phaser requisition. You like that? That's it's very specific. Cool. So as you guys can cycle through the weapons. This is my fist. Phasers, which is now regular beam setting, and then of course the stun beam setting, which is set for both 1 and 2. And because I have one free hand, I still can use the palm jab. So, ooh, cool. Oh, that's cool. Crouching. Okay. Anyways, let's focus. Oh, dang. So we're gonna use our. Looks like we're fighting some Klingons on an old school Klingon bridge. So I'm just pressing 1 right now in order to shoot, tab to cycle through my my different targets. So we're still at alert condition red, so I can't close off the program. Okay. Here's Captain Taggart. Well done, cadet. Yeah. Absolutely, I have a new first officer. Oh, shit. Yeah, you like that, Alicia? You work for me now, sucker. I'm gonna be diplomatic here and not be a jerk instead of saying, what can I say? Or, I think you should be calling me sir. That's rude. You'll do great. Head to the turbo lift. How do I put my gun away? There we go.
Now hear this. All cadets report to shuttle bay to prepare for departure.
Now hear this. Turbo lift to shuttle bay. Oh, she said something important. Whoop, back it up. What'd you say? All of the senior staff is waiting by the bar. I'm sure everyone's a bit nervous, this being our first real assignment. So I'm expecting you to an inspiring speech out of you. Okay, here we go. Hooah! Lead a toast. Intimidate the cadets. Be humble. I'm gonna inspire the cadets. We are the senior staff of the USS Clamato. Each and every one of you is trained for the task at hand. Continue to hearten the cadets. Yeah. Galvanize them. Terrorize. Show humility. Raise a glass. That's cool. Ah, she doesn't drink. Talk to Cadet Zarva. Cadet Raziki. Asher Moss. Cadet whatever. Ann Potter. Talk to the deck officer. Alright, let's get up on out of here. Get up on out of here with my eye holes. So if you guys see, we're actually above the area where we started, which is pretty cool, I think. I don't think you're ever allowed back up here. Or at least I've never tried to get back up here afterwards. This is kind of weird. Alright, what do we got? Ready to head to the ship. Let's do it! Woo! This guy just over here clapping. Weirdo. Yeah, look at that. We almost crashed into that other shuttle. I just want you guys to know that. Oh, that's a cool shot. Ooh, Earth Space Dock! I can't believe we're finally doing this. I think this is new. This is cool. Look at that. The USS Vesta, first of her class. She's got subsystem targeting, a crew of 750, auxiliary phaser cannons. This is an old ship now, I think. And even a quantum field focus controller. An old busted ship over here. Miranda class. 200, 4 weapon mounts, 1 aft. Old as shit, I think is the term. Need to get to the bridge. Oh, we're about to crash into it. Game's over. No, I'm just kidding. Get a little coffee in me. Talk to Alicia Flores. Check in and head for the bridge. See you there. That's cool. So we're inside the shuttle bay of the USS Clamato Juice, however you pronounce it. I have your record right here, sir. It's ma'am. Or is it sir? Mr. Savick, I guess. Yeah, never mind. Where's the captain? Waiting for you on the bridge. Alright. Did she just salute me? It's weird. Go to the bridge. Wow. The Miranda-class bridges don't look like this in the movies. Okay, anyways. What you got, boy? You look really uncomfortable. Early in my career, I served with a captain who called his first officer that. I always liked it. As my number one. Yeah. Okay, get clearance from control, then close the shuttle bay doors, then disable the traction moorings. Get clearance from the traffic control. Shuttle bay doors. Cool. I'm glad I read that for like 2 seconds. The viewport here. Are we gonna get a hero shot of the ship leaving space dock? Oh yeah. Right click to sit in chairs. Are we gonna get a hero shot of us leaving space dock? I hope so. Yeah, there it is. Is that the moon over there? It looks really small. Maybe it's not the moon. Cleared from dry dock, Captain. Let's start with something easy. Set course for Vulcan. Course laid in, sir. Engage. I like the warp effect. That's cool. Distress call from the SS Break-Even. The SS Break-Even. This is the SS Break-Even. Our warp core is failing and we're in need of assistance. This is my Break-Even impersonation. Let them know we're on our way, Potter. Is he Professor Snape? Transporter room. Prepare to beam over survivors. Uh-oh. Communications route as well. Keep trying to hail them, Trill. Number one, let's discuss the situation. Why am I sitting there pouting? That's weird. Talk to Captain Taggart. You heard the distress call. Is this a test? Absolutely not. We're the closest ship to the break-even. I think it's a test. I'm calling it now. It's totally a test. It was audio only. A warp core emergency shouldn't affect communications. Good. What do you advise? I recommend we go to red alert. Full power to weapons and load photon torpedoes. Better safe than sorry. We need more information before we get in there. I recommend scanning for an hour to see exactly what the situation is now. I agree. Flores raise shields. Number one, get down to the transporter room. You'll oversee the rescue efforts from there. Cool. Can I get a better phaser than this one that I've got? I'm stuck. Ah, I'm stuck. Let's take a look around the bridge really quick. Computer core data file. Ensign Trill. Cadet Flores is over here. I can't sit in his chair. That's rude. That's a big fucking chair. Cadet Raziki. And Potter. Yeah, it's pretty cool. Alright, let's use the rear turbo lift. Because that's how I roll, sucker. Oh shit, we're under attack. Rarak, the break-even should be in range. Give me an update. I'm getting some weird readings. He's probably busy trying to knock over a glass of water onto the floor. Those are Klingons. Also, that's stupid because our shields were raised, so how did they beam over? Anyways. I digress. What happened? Rock! It's probably hiding on, like, in a plant. Stop! Security is reporting disruptor fire in the transporter room, and Klingon transporter signatures are showing up all over the ship. They're boarding us. Command codes to unlock an armory near your position. Yes! What are you waving at me for, you big jamoke? Beep, 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 beep. When did she get the command codes? She's been on the ship for 6 minutes. Get a rifle. Fuck yeah. Alright, so this is how you equip shit. We'll get into all of these things later on once we actually start to get a crew. But, right, for right now, let's just go ahead and equip this sumbitch. This is our Phaser Sniper Rifle Mark II. Okay, thank you. We're gonna cycle over. There it is. It's a big-ass gun. Oh, here we go. Pressing tab to fire. Using my second button here to activate the sniper shot, which is obviously much more powerful. I'm glad you guys helped, dickheads. This is how items drop inside this game. You press F in order to pick it up. And I found a medium hypo. And I can actually equip that by bringing it right here, and then it pops up right here on my devices bar. And you can manipulate these, and again, we'll do that a little bit later on. Repel Klingon borders is where I'm at right now. But you want to go bit? Oh, dang! Whoa! How am I not getting sucked out into space? Oh, there you go. That's really cool, though. I think that's the SS break even. That's out there. Cool. Oh, dang. Trying to save that guy. Trying to save cadet security. Kill the transporter cadet. I think if I select him and I hit him with this. Yeah, cool. It says optional heal the transporter cadet. Oh, this one. Whoops. Well, he's good too, so. So that's where the hole was. Yep, okay. Is he coming with me? Wait, what are you doing? Is that cadet security? You're just gonna run right past him, huh? Oh, there you go. Now you're starting to shoot. It is quite interesting that they're actually kind of showing off several things just now. So in the future parts of the game, you do have optional objectives, which is what they just showed you. They're showing you basic combat, but I also got the opportunity to do a heal on an individual that wasn't part of the optional objective, and they actually showed them coming with me and engaging in the fight, which is exactly how you interact with your bridge officers later on when you're on an away mission. So the game is actually introducing you to a lot of concepts that are later on in the game, which I think is kind of cool. And as I'm talking, this screen pops up right here where you can clearly see it gives you the different options, and based off of your career path you have to choose from. So in this one, I can reinforce the ship's shields here and use my career skills to do that. But if I was an engineer or tactical, I could do different objectives. So it's kind of cool as well. So that's really interesting. I never really noticed that. Turbo lift to the shield capacitors. Let's get out of the turbo lift here. A Beck. I don't know what that means, but alright. Look at this huge security team. That's pretty cool. It was definitely a Gorn. Or was that an Orion? Excuse me, not a Gorn. It was definitely an Orion hanging out with them, which is interesting. Scott Noakes, Takira, Garib Zareth. Who are these fucking people with me? Are these other players? No. I don't know who these people are. It's weird. I I don't know why they have names instead of Cadet Security number 3. But this is definitely showing you how this works with a bridge crew with you. I actually wonder, who are these people? Yep, that's an Orion, for sure. And I think that's a Nausicaan right there. I mean, it's just an alien. Yeah, never mind. It's just an alien. Boost side shields. Aft shields. These are other. I think these are other players. I'm not sure. It's kind of interesting. No, I think they're just trying to show you what it looks like to have a bridge crew with you. Okay, return to the bridge. Alright. So we boosted our shields. We're returning the turbo lift to go ahead and defend the bridge with Captain Taggart. And also, if you guys notice, instead of the palm strike, I have the rifle butt. I'm still thinking this is a training mission. They just took Captain Taggart. Oh, these guys are getting me. Rifle butt. Yeah! Yeah! Rifle butt. Yeah! And there goes Miss Flores, who's the tactical officer. Treat wounded cadets. Alright. They fucked this bridge up. Jump. Cool. I am Captain Kadek. I have your boy. Yeah, perhaps your captain will change your mind. Order your crew to surrender, Captain. I will blow them out of the sky. That's my Klingon voice, by the way. It's your choice, Captain. You want these children to die? Very well. Number 1, you are the captain of the ship. Your orders are to lock onto my combat and fire! He just got stabbed in the fucking chest. He's down for the count. I just now realized he's Denobulan. And I just now realized that this is also definitely not a training mission. I look very distressed. We have target lock, Captain. Yeah, waste the motherfuckers. I like that, that's pretty cool. How it like zooms around. That ship looks way too advanced for us to take on. Casualties on all decks. What is the ship made out of? Paper mache? We've lost their signal. What meow? Speak to Ensign Flores. We survived with the captain. Alright, take your seat in the captain's chair. Oh yeah, don't worry, I got this. Asa. Get your ass up, Raziki. Alright, that was our training mission. Now we're loading Klingon ambush point. It's cool, so she's now our tactical bridge officer, who is assigned here as this ability. Alright, so before we get into all this, I am gonna go ahead also and get this up the way I like it. You right click on all these in order for them to set them to be auto fire, and then yeah, so you can do the different ones here. I transfer all this stuff into attack modes for this first one. This changes your power levels. I'm focusing on attack right now because we have basically shit all for weapons, so we need it. Additionally, I don't think that's all we need to do right now. I think that's all we need to do right now. So, okay, cool. Because we only have the one first officer, and she's sitting right there with that, so, okay. Yeah, cool. I usually don't have these listed here. I usually remove them, because there's no reason for me to have them. Instead, I drop this down here so I can activate it very easily. This is our high-yield torpedo one that we'll be using here shortly. Okay. All decks reporting in, sir. We took some casualties, 6 bay is full, blah 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 blah. Send out a distress call. Something's jamming our frequencies. She's still cloaked, we're in rep shade 2. Damage report. Still running diagnostics. What about the break-even? Yep, that was the break-even. Hello, Starfleet. No hard feelings, right? I tried to send that distress call. If I didn't, the crazy Klingons were gonna blow up my space junk. The ship into space junk. So this guy basically tricked us into coming here. So this is our accelerator piece. Full impulse, which is what we're at right now. Looks beautiful, doesn't it? That Miranda class. And this is a cargo shuttle. The SS Breakeven. Looks like she just needs 3 or 4 warp coil inductions. We have plenty of those to spare, sure. It's typical Starfleet, always helping everybody out, even though they don't need to. Dickheads, they just left us. Level 2 diagnostics show that almost all of the plasma injectors are damaged beyond repair. Do we have replacements? Not enough. But we are short on 3 injectors. Without them, we can't go to warp. Any ideas? Here. There's wreckage all over the region. Scan the derelicts and see if they have anything. Okay, cool. Scan for parts. There's a lot of derelict ships over here. A lot of busted up ass cargo ships. So again, the game is showing us that we, number one, we had the ability to beam stuff over, scan for things in the area, scan ships, and now it's going to show us how to utilize the targeting system, which is the same exact as for the ground combat for the most part, except you just have more abilities. So you can see me firing my phasers, and my torpedoes did fire. And each one of these things has a firing arc. So that's the firing arc for the phasers, which is pretty good. It's pretty big. And then the torpedo has a much limited one. And again, because we know how to take up items, because it showed us how to do that earlier, we're going to grab our plasma injectors. Type R, if I had to guess, 3.7 liter. Yeah. You have your problems, I have mine. Dealing with the warp core, but until she's done, we're still stranded out here with no way to call for help. Okay. Of course we can. We're the class of 2409. That's lame. Destroy the Klingon jamming satellites. So we're gonna go ahead, go to full impulse. Well, actually, I don't think I could go to full impulse. Yeah, we're going as full impulse as we can right now. So you can't actually, you can target things, but you can't actually shoot at them until they're 10 kilometers within range of your weapons. And since we're about to hit this Klingon jamming satellite, I'm gonna activate my high-yield warp torpedo by pressing 1.
Ship is under attack. Target's shields have failed.
And I don't think it fired off. We're going as slow as humanly possible right now.
Warning. Ship is under attack.
Ooh.
Target's shields have failed.
These things cannot survive torpedo hits, Jesus. I'm gonna try this again. That's not working. That's weird. There it is, the Negvar warship. So I'm gonna turn myself so that I can fire both phasers at it at the same time. Okay, never mind. They disappeared, sorry. So right now we're sending our distress call. Trace their plasma signature right to the source. Make it so. Full impulse power to reach it. Okay. but vastly improve our speed. Looks like their waste management system is leaking, not their anything else. So this is us going full impulse. If you actually go right here, I think it tells you, yeah, we're going at 76, 75, 77, so it slowly builds up over time. The better engines you get, the faster the impulse is, and you get more bridge officer capabilities as well. Whoa. Activating my super cool abilities here. So again, we're going to turn this so you can see both phasers are firing at the same time, which is pretty cool. You cannot go to full impulse just on the regular engine thing when you're in Red Alert, but you do have bridge officer abilities that'll make you go faster later on in the game, so it kind of augments that a little bit. But then they stack. They're stackable abilities, which makes your ship go super, super fast. So here we go, the Negvar warship. I've activated my ability.
Click on a shield that is low on power and to direct power to it. This will divert power from your other shields.
The damn Negvar disappeared again.
Target shield has failed.
We're doing real good right now. Suck it. Alright, good stuff. Since I gotta talk to the first officer. Done fighting. It's from Starfleet. The Renown. This is Captain Volok of the USS Renown, another Vulcan. You require assistance. Yes, we were ambushed by Klingon marauders. Where's Captain Taggart? He was captured, taken, he's killed. Okay. And you followed his orders? Yes, sir. Yes. Rendezvous with the Renown. Got it. This is a really great detailed model, though. The Miranda, they make the Miranda-style class ship look beautiful. I assume they're going to get disabled, and we're going to have to help them. Yep, how did I know? Isn't this the Vesta class that we were just, like, getting all excited about? That's a beautiful shot right there. Accepting danger is part of the risk. He's about to roll out because he's a little baby. Ah, cool. First, you must inform the USS Kittimer that. One moment. My communication officer informs me that we are unable to contact the Kittimer. We will proceed to their coordinates to determine if they require assistance. Cool. And we're going to receive all these cool things. Zavara is now our gal I should say, our engineering officer. And now we have the ability to do emergency power to shields, which is great. We're going to drop that. I didn't mean to do that. But that's what the effect looks like. So we're going to go ahead and exit out of here, and then we're going to go check on the Kittimer. And I think we also got awarded a bunch of new ship equipment. So as our way to the Kittimer... Let's see, where are we? Yeah, okay. So, before we get there, we got some new ship equipment here, which you can just double left click, and it'll automatically go to its location. And then since we don't need these anymore, I will simply discard. And I want this, because it's a better beam weapon, and I don't think either one of these guys has anything cool. Actually, whoops. So instead of being a hoggish, we're gonna give me the standard phaser pistol and this, and then Alicia Flourish, her being my tactical officer, will get that. And I will discard this. Cool. Alright, we're gonna go ahead and do this next mission, and then we'll go ahead and end this video for this Let's Play here. So let's go ahead and jump right into this. We are here, Captain. The USS Kittimer is dead ahead, and the Renown is behind us. Your orders are to make contact with the Kittimer. Alright. So we're going to remove you. Hail the Kittimer. Let's cut through the static. Boost the signal. Captain Taggart, what are you both doing here? Let Valak explain the situation. That's appropriate. I believe to see you both. The anomalies here are interfering with our communications. Where's Captain Taggart? It's quite the story, Cadet. Listening in. I'm troubled by these anomalies in the system, and if they're affecting long-range communications, they're doubly a cause for concern. Task. You're quite a confident cadet. Alright, cool. So let's scan some of these anomalies. They look like big fart clouds. Scan point alpha. Scan point beta. So just also to note that it is more difficult to turn the ship when you're at full impulse. That's why you kind of see me adjusting it as I make sharper turns. Come on now, buddy. Scan point beta, where are they at? They're over there, okay. Respond to the Kittimer's hail. Science. I've determined that this is a problem with our sensor's tachyon settings. See, because I was a science officer, I was able to respond with that, which is really cool. Good work. Okay, cool. Scan point gamma. These guys are over there. Big old fart clouds. Reline and reserve tachyon pulse waves. So you see it's a different kind of thing. Fend off the Borg attack. Hey. Go. Let's go ahead and activate some evasive maneuvers here. So just basic tactics here. When your torpedo is being recharged, you kind of turn it towards the phaser section, and then you turn it back towards that, and then you allow the torpedoes to kind of come back into play here. Whoop, and she's gone. The Kittimer's under attack now. So yeah, so that way you're kind of getting the most bang for your buck. So when your torpedoes are recharging, because they have a slower cooldown time than the phasers, you just turn the ship a little bit, get both your phasers, and then you turn it back in order to get access to your torpedoes again. We're going to go ahead and waste this guy, so you see that? So it's a 5-second cooldown. Turn both phasers, then we turn it again. Fire it up. We turn back. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy. We don't have too many bridge officer abilities right now, so there's no reason to get into tactics on that just yet. Cool. So I'm still being damaged by a plasma torpedo that hit me. This is the emergency medical hologram aboard the Kittimer. I'm requesting assistance from any Federation vessels in range. It is being overwhelmed by Borg boarding parties. Ooh, dang. See, if I was engineering, I would be able to do this. But I can't. I'll trust my crew, get the job done. Alright, cool. So we're going to complete the Kittimer scans. I think we complete these scans, and I think we then board the Kittimer to rescue the crew, I think. Yeah, transmit the data. Analyze the data. I've eliminated the Borg boarding parties on the Kittimer. Why do you ask? Can you use the Kittimer to help analyze this data? Yes, you will need my help. I'm suddenly having second thoughts about this. Okay, whatever, dude. Stop bragging about yourself. Borg trans warp signatures detected. Prepare your ship for combat. Oh, let's get back over there. Right. Turn the ship. I have not used my shield ability yet because I haven't really needed it. Because they haven't really damaged us all that much. Activate high yield torpedo. There it goes. Beat the second wave. Oh, dang, this guy's right in front of me. Conservation of energy. I just got hit with a plasma torpedo. Coming about for torpedo shot. And obviously, when there's less shields there, because your phasers will reduce shields and do damage to the ship, but your torpedoes will do more damage if the shields are down when they actually go through. And you can see the indicators right there, the little red and green markers. You can even see ours, you know, right now they're blue. They go from this blue color to yellow to red. So. We can defeat the Borg with Admiral Janeway's tactics. Which is her tactic is what? Blow the fuck out of him? I don't... Whoa! Holy shit. What is that? Multiple Borg warp signatures detected. That's a lot of Borg signatures. That is an invasion force. We are ill-equipped to prepare to defend this. Defeat the Borg sphere. Just a Borg sphere. Just this one, eh? Alright, let's get the hell out of here. So his shields are down, as you can clearly see right here. So I'm going to bring the ship around so we can fire it. See? My shields are getting hurt, so I activate this and it helps balance the shields out when I just click on this. We're going to take our items, provisions, cool. Hail the Renown. We're still being damaged, I think. Okay, yeah, we're good now. Tactical. See, the Calmers could go to Vega to warn the colonists. What is our next course of action? We must go to the Vega colony and warn them that the Borg colony. Understood. We'll set a course for the Vega colony. Depart the system. So we're headed to the Vega colony to warn them of the incoming Borg invasion. These two guys remained here to, I guess, defeat more of the invasion force. It is a Vesta-class starship, after all. That's a lot of Borg. I don't think they're gonna make it. Hail the lock to report. You warn the Vega colony of the impending attack. We will do what we can to hold off the Borg here, repair the Kitterer. Cool. And we're gonna get a bunch of stuff, and Temet. Cool. Continue.
Congratulations, Lieutenant.
Oh, it's Trill apparently, not Temet. I don't know, that's weird. But that gives us also our Tachyon beam, which damages the shield pulse of enemy, which is pretty cool. And we've also got some new equipment here for our ship, which includes a brand new deflector, new torpedo, and our very first science console, which will allow us... Actually, no, that's not what I wanted. This. Very first science console, which does 7.5% shield regeneration, which is a passive ability. So, cool. And again, I'm going to discard all this stuff because I don't need it. Discard. Inventory management is really important to this game. So, let's go ahead and activate the map for the first time, and we'll plot a course for the Vega system, talk a little bit about the map, and we'll end this video. So, this right here is the sector map we've got. This is the beta sector, so you can clearly see the Klingon Empire's location down here. You have the Romulan Star Empire that's kind of located up here, mixed with the Romulan Republic, excuse me. We're here, they're at the new Romulus system and all that stuff like that, which I'm not allowed to visit right now just yet. But so there's a factor breaking up there, and there's a season later on, the Romulan storyline season that goes into that, so I won't get too much into that storyline. Then you see half the Federation marking bits right here, and then a little bit of a Borg territory in the back, and this encompasses almost all of the Beta Quadrant. There's a lot of stuff to do between these different random encounters that are right here. Then you also have these Tholian Red Alerts, Rice's down here, the Briar Patch. You also have Kronos, the different ground star bases, Rosanna Station, all the Federation fleet star bases, which if you join a fleet for the Federation, you'll be able to actually go there, and there's a whole bunch of cool equipment that you can buy, and a Starfleet base that you can interact with, which is pretty cool. And then you have your duty officer missions, which we'll get into later once I actually go get into the duty officer stuff. And then there's just stuff all over this map here, the old Romulus system here, the Nimbus system and stuff like that, which we will have a huge play in on later on. And then, no, I don't want to do that, sorry. Then we'll go to these sectors later, but then you also have the Alpha Quadrant, which is right over here, which encompasses the other half of the Federation sector. Then you have the Cardassian, the Terran Empire, the Breen, and then you have the First Federation stuff, and then also the Zenkethi and all this stuff. All this stuff up here is all brand new from the new seasons. So this stuff up here, the Ferengar sector and up, is all brand new stuff, and it's really, really great. And in here you, of course, have some things like Deep Space Nine, Bajor, dilithium mines, the Badlands, so there's a bunch of different things there. And then also later on when we get into the Delta Quadrant, we have the Delta Quadrant stuff that you guys will definitely pick out from things from the Star Trek Voyager TV show, which has so many more dense things to go through. So there's a huge, huge map here, and we're obviously not all the way through it, because there is the Gamma Quadrant that I think that they're going to be doing here shortly. So there's going to be so much more to this map that's going to eventually expand outwards, and we're going to be a part of inside of later on expansions and stuff like that. But this is a really cool map, and it's really, really fun. So anyway, so it's easy to plot a course. You obviously have your sector map. This right here tells you that this is where we're headed next. You can either do it from this button right here, and you can left click on it and it automatically plots a course, or if you left click on it here, you go ahead and plot a course right there. If you right click on it, I don't have the ability yet, but once you get a transwarp drive, you can actually pay a couple energy credits and transwarp directly there without having to fly through space in order to do that. But you can see us, we're flying there right now. Here we are, here's the system in the Risa sector. If you look right up here, this is the Sol system where we started, Wolf 359, Andoria, Vulcan, all that good stuff, which we'll get to visit here shortly. Yeah, so that basically encompasses the maps and how to get around sector space. And there, like I said, there's a bunch of cool stuff to do, and you can obviously see other players right here. The Tholian Red Alert that was right over there, unsurveyed territory. There's a lot of stuff to do in this stuff. And if you want, you can enable astrometrics, which will tell you exactly where you are, the Orion sector, and then you're heading into the Risa sector. And I like to fly with it off, personally. I think it adds to the depth of the game to have it off and stuff like that, so it's kind of cool. But here we are rolling up to the Vega system, where we are going to be warning the Vega colony of the incoming Borg threat. So with that being said, this is going to go ahead and conclude our very first Let's Play video with our new character, Lasari Seng. I hope that you guys and gals enjoyed this video. Please throw a like and subscribe up on YouTube if you did. I appreciate you guys and gals checking it out. Please also follow me on Facebook at facebook.com/RioKetwolski, and follow me on Twitter at twitter.com/RioKetwolski. And I will see all of you guys and gals next time. Live long and prosper, my Trekkies!